wolves eat cute little animals, like bunnies and sheep, pigs. But that's just the way they are. If cheeseburgers were cute, folks would probably think people were big and bad too.
But the whole big bad thing is all wrong.
The real story is about a sneeze and a cup of sugar.
Way back, in once upon a time, our friend, the wolf, was making a birthday cake for his dear-old granny.
He had a terrible sneezing cold.
He had run out of sugar.
So, he walked down the street to ask his neighbor for a cup of sugar.
Now, his neighbor was a pig.
And he wasn't too bright either.
Now he had built his whole house out of straw.
Can you believe it? Who in his right mind would build a house of straw?
So of course, the minute the wolf knocked on the door, it fell right in. And he didn't want to just walk into someone else's house.
So he called,
Little pig, are you in or no?
No answer.
he was just about to go home and maybe make a nice birthday cake. Oh my god. He was just about to go home without the cup of sugar for this dear old granny's birthday cake.
That's when his nose started to itch.
He felt the sneeze coming on.
Well, he huffed and he snuffed and he sneezed.
And you know what? The whole darn straw house fell down. And right in the middle of the pile of straw was the first little pig, dead as a doornail.
He had been the whole time.
It seemed like a shame to leave a perfectly good hamburger lying just there in the straw. So, the wolf picked it up.
Think of it as a big cheeseburger just lying there.
He was feeling a little better, but he still didn't have his cup of sugar.
So he went to the next neighbor's house.
This neighbor was the first little pig's brother. He was a little smarter, but not much. He had built his house of sticks.
He rang the bell on the stick house.
Nobody answered.
He called.
Mr. Pig, are you in?
He yelled back.
Go away, wolf, you can't come in. I'm shaving the hairs on my chin.
He had grabbed the doorknob when he felt another sneeze coming on. He huffed and he snuffed
And he tried to cover his mouth, but he sneezed.
Okay. And you're not going to believe it, but this guy's house fell down just like his brother's.
When the dust cleared, there was the second little pig, dead as the doornail.
Wolf's honor.
Now you know food will spoil if you leave it out in the open.
So the wolf did the only thing there was to do. He did again.
Think of it as a second helping.
He was getting awfully full, but his cold was feeling a little better.
So the wolf went to the next neighbor's house. This guy was the first and second little pig's brother.
He must have been the brains of the family. He had built his house of bricks.
The wolf knocked on the brick house. No answer.
Mr. Pig, are you in?
And do you know what the cute little worker answered?
Talk about impolite.
He probably had a whole sack full of sugar.
And he couldn't give the wolf even one little tiny cup for his sweet 8-year-old granny's birthday cake.
What a pig!
The wolf was usually a pretty calm fellow. But the wolf was just about to go home and maybe make a nice birthday card instead of a cake when he felt his cold coming on. He huffed and he snuffed and he sneezed once again.
Then the third little pig yelled.
The wolf was usually a pretty calm fellow, but when he heard somebody talk about his dear sweet old granny like that, he went a little crazy.
When the cops drove up, of course he was trying to break down the pig's door. And the whole time, the wolf was huffing and puffing and sneezing and making a real scene.
The rest, as they say, is history.
The news reporters found about the two pigs he had for dinner.
They figured a sick guy going to borrow a cup of sugar didn't sound very exciting.
So they just upped the story with all that huff and puff and blow your house down stuff.
And they made him the big bad wolf.
That's it.
The real story.
I was brave.
But maybe you could loan in a cup of sugar. The end.